Hey YouTubers, Redneck Brian here. Okay, I got in two new tractors today. One's going to be a flip and one's going to be used for parts. I did this video earlier and it didn't turn out, so here it goes again. This is the one that I am flipping. It is a 90s model Mastercraft. It originally came with a 12.5 horsepower, possible Briggs or Tecumseh, I'm not sure, and a 38-inch deck. It currently has a 12-horse Tecumseh overhead valve, and this is not the original motor. I actually just put this motor in it, and I got it running, and I took it for a quick drive earlier. And also, this one came with a 38-inch near perfect mower deck, MTD. Very minor rust on it, just surfaced. Both spindles are absolute perfect. There's no blades on them currently. And like I said, this one's going to be flipped. I do got a battery in it, but it will not start. It needs a solenoid. It does have the rear bagger rack, but no bagger. So let's go over to the other one. This is a probably my guess either really early 90s or late 80s MTD Mastercraft. Again, they're MTDs, but they're labeled as Mastercrafts. As you can see, there's a crappy motorcycle battery sitting there, and yep, this is one of the ones that takes the motorcycle battery. As you can see, this is why this one was not being flipped. This actually had the 12-horse Tecumseh in it, and I believe it to be original. I'm not 100% sure. I have to look up the date codes on these, or attempt to look up the date codes on these, figure out what year they're from. As you can see, no motor. What I plan on doing with this one is chopping it just right where the dashboard is, right there, and converting this into a engine run stand. With a little bit of work, it's actually quite doable. Got the gas tank basically underneath the gas tank. I'll make a battery box, and I may keep the hood. The hood will actually look kind of cool on it, and it's going to be on casters, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And basically you turn the key, start the motor, use the throttle, choke, whatever, and then the front end is going to be going in the racer. As far as I know, this has a good rear end. Both tractors have perfect tires all around, no cracks in the tires at all. But yeah, so that's what I was working on today. Like I said, the video did not turn out. Let's walk back over here to this one. This is the motor that was actually sitting in this tractor right here. I do need to find a new headlight for this one. It's missing one, but the other one should be okay. Actually, this one came together relatively quick. There was quite a few wiring gremlins. The wiring harness was nearly pulled completely out, so I spent about 45 minutes on this, getting everything all working. I actually had to pull a switch out of that one, and then actually realized I had one, but no big deal. But this is the engine that was in the tractor. It is an 11-horse Briggs 400cc flathead. I imagine it would run. It's missing its carburetor. It's got a starter. It's got a coil, and I believe it has a stator. And both of these tractors, when I got them, the oil was completely drained out of each, but it looked clean. There's no nothing really in the bottom of the oil. This one here, I got to fix the hood supports. Also, it needs carburetor work because the carburetor sticks. The throttle butterfly is sticking on it currently, and it revs out quite a bit at times. I actually did take this for a drive, and it didn't really do half bad. I may need to swap out the pulley, the drive pulley. I don't know yet, and surprisingly, the pulley, I had to take it off when I put the motor in for a second just to help with the belt, and it came off without any issues. So it doesn't seem to be leaking oil. So I put oil in it, and I had it sitting right here for a little while. I was actually washing the engine, that's why there's some sediment on the patio. But other than that, it's not a halfway bad tractor. I'm hoping I can flip it for approximately 200. If I can get 200 out of this, I'd be happy. Which I think is actually doable to get 200 bucks out of this tractor. It's in really good shape, and it runs good. I would start it up, but it's getting pretty late now, so I'm not going to do it. Hopefully I can do a starting video of it tomorrow. Get the solenoid fixed. It will stop by the key. Obviously, it just won't start by the key. So, and I had the ignition. I didn't even have an ignition yet. Neither of them did. And I do have an ignition over in the shop for that one. And that's pretty much it. So I guess I'll talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck like always. And please subscribe and comment, and have a great evening. Sorry that the video earlier did not turn out.